Joseph Todd Page, the man with genius levels of basic common sense, the monarch of the mic, the archangel of the internet, the Jack Bauer of talk radio, Ty the Game. Now I want to add in uh probably the last man standing who hasn't sold out trying to reach the top of talk radio and entertainment. But if I say that, it's game over basically because the truth is 90% of black entertainment has sold out and over 95% of black entertainers have sold themselves out to Ratchet. And I've made videos on YouTube about this over and over again, saying the same thing, being repetitious about the whole disgusting package dealing with today's black entertainment and the direction it has taken. And me being black, I've gotten a lot of negative feedback from, the ignorant sheep that follow Ratchet left and right by the sheep herders about why I attack African Americans so tough because like I said, I'm African American, so I care about the direction our culture is taking, and the direction it's taken lately for the last 10 years has been Ratchet, and that's the only way to sum it up. I mean, if you look at what's the entertainment today, there's nothing of substance, nothing of nothing that makes you think. To be entertained, you might as well just put a bunch of gold chains and dress a bunch of monkeys up in the latest designer clothes because that's what we got today. And it's sad to say that, and again, people that challenge their culture to do better are in a minority today because, like I said, if I'm the last person that hasn't sold out trying to make it to the top, it's a sad thing to say. Of course, my history, you know it. I've been in talk radio for a while, and I made it to the top, made it all the way to the Dr. Phil show, where I had to do an internet radio show because I was censored by conservative talk radio because I made it to the Dr. Phil show. None of their white conservative hosts ever did before. So I expected to have a lot of blockades put in front of me there, being that I'm an African American from Brooklyn, New York. The South doesn't want to. They don't want to promote African American anyway, but unless he's a sellout, like so many to choose from, Jesse Lee Peterson, a whole bunch. Just look at Fox News, you'll see a whole bunch of black sellouts on there. But a man by the name, a leech by the name of Rajon McDonald, who works for Steve Harvey, liked where I was going with my show, and he wanted me to go to the Steve Harvey show, so they can sit down and talk to me and find out where I can fit into their whole scheme of things, But the selling point for me of telling them to kiss my ass, or the selling point rather, is when they basically told me I couldn't challenge Steve Harvey on anything. I had to listen to him. I had this, yes, Steve Harvey this, yes, Steve Harvey that. Basically, I had to kiss his ass. And I took that as a personal insult. So you can imagine with me what I told him, what he could do to himself or for himself or with himself or whatever. So, but that's the price you have to pay to sell out now in entertainment, and me specifically black entertainment. You got to sell out. You got to kiss ass because the people who made it to the top had to kiss ass and sell out to make it there. So they want their asses kissed in return. So it ain't about substance no more. It ain't about character no more. I mean, you got to be a criminal. You got to be a deviant. You got to be a woman abuser, Steve Harvey, to make it in this Mayweather in this industry today. And that's sad. You got to be a pimp. You got to be a whore. You got to be a prostitute, and you'll get your own series. You get a part in the movies because the producers out there, white and black, are nothing but a bunch of pimps, and they need prostitutes to promote their businesses. So they want people who just want the money and don't want to think, have their own opinions or views on nothing. And that's what it boils down to. I mean, I used to love Jon Stewart because he was the one you get your real news from, and you go to Fox News for comedy. Lately, you go to CNN for comedy too, and certain people like Morning Joe and what's her name, Mika. You get your comedy from them too, So it ain't just a conservative thing. It's just the way things are today. And it's sad to say Jon Stewart sold out when he got that what's his name, Noah something Noah to take his place on the Daily Show. We're losing out all our jobs for some reason with people with accents. For some reason, they can't find an African American who can talk for them, speak well, and talk for herself and think for herself. To basically bring in to so they can uh, show the ropes to get to the next level. I mean, for some reason they got to go over to England for that. So but my focus is on black entertainment because it's sad that I can't watch shows today without just shaking my head looking at who they make stars. Steve Harvey is my main focus because, like I said, I was at the door to the next level. But they wanted me to kiss his ass. Like his regular crew, nepotism nephew Tommy, Carla Farrell, and then Shirley Strawberry. Nobody could tell me they challenged him on nothing. They're a bunch of leech asses that wouldn't be nothing without Steve Harvey, and that's where Steve Harvey's power lies. He needs a bunch of weak personalities around him for him to thrive and survive. Just look who his third wife is. Come on, give me a break. So strong personalities like myself, people who can actually think for themselves, and people who challenge, he wouldn't want nowhere near him. And it's sad to say that brothers got to be asses to make that the next level, and brothers who are actually doing this to other brothers. But Steve Harvey's not a brother. He's not a black man. I mean, and he's a woman abuser. And it goes to my point of people that support these assholes. I had people block me because I challenged Steve Harvey. Famous people like Elise Neal, Chili, because I challenged Steve Harvey and Floyd Mayweather for being woman beaters. Whoopi Goldberg. A lot of Jonathan Capehart from MSNBC. These people are enablers of ignorance. They're sheep, and they give in to shepherds, ignorant shepherds like Steve Harvey. And there are a lot of names to name. I mean, I got a whole list. Went through the whole thing. Facebook selectively censorship me because as somebody complained about my 2 pages that I had on a couple of years ago. American Monarchy, Now's the Time, and boycott Steve Harvey because character should matter. But obviously it doesn't. And getting back to Mr. Harvey and his history, I just can't understand why black women who consider themselves, and I say black women just to say this because they're not really black women, they're black females. I mean, to be called a black woman today is a compliment. So these black females follow an abuser of black women. How strong can you be? Where are your convictions? What the F do you stand for? You're a black woman supporting a woman abuser. What the hell is that? Nobody has yet to make sense out of that to me to this very day. It's sad. I'm trying to make it doing the right thing. But obviously, if you look at society today, to make it to the top, to get your own show, to get a series, get on a panel, you have to be a criminal. You got to be a deviant. You got to be a whore. You got to be a prostitute. You got to be a sellout. You got to be a kiss ass to make it to that next level. And you tell me what to think about that. I'm tired of it, basically. So I'm asking for people to support real. Why is that so damn hard? Support real. Support what you would want to be done to you. Support people who you would want to date your daughter. Why is that so difficult? We complain about when the white establishment does things to the black community, the African American community, always to hold them down. But you can't blame the white man for this no more. I'm sorry, you can't. You look in the mirror and you see who's putting our own people down. Our own people. And I call them sheep, just like the Christian. I mean, I did a review on Empire. I saw the marathon a couple of days ago, and it was sad that it's like the hood rat version of Dallas. To make it to the top, black owned company and family, and they do everything in the book for Ratchet. I mean, just too much going on at one time. It's just too quick. Son sleeping with every damn buddy, a son cheating on his woman, the baby His father is making a baby daddy out of one of his gay sons, so he can basically, because he's homophobic, put it that way, and the son's sleeping with his ex fiance, his father's ex fiance, because he cheated on him with his hood rat wife in jail. At least he had all his three sons. As far as we know, it's only the first season. She may be the mother of all three of those kids, but we don't know yet. You know, and it represents the truth. And if people see that, that's entertainment to us for some reason. We want to see how ratchet we really are. You know, baby daddy, multiple baby daddies, multiple baby mamas all over the place, and we celebrate that for some reason. And I can't figure that out. Why we think this is entertainment? Why do you think they saying to us when white people or Asian people or Hispanics look at, well, Hispanics kind of like our brothers and sisters anyway, but you know, you give them reason to call us nigga. Don't use that Whoopi Goldberg bullshit logic, okay? Nigga is not a term of endearment. A nigga is not saying calling each other nigga back and forth. That's not taking the power back from them. You know, what do you think our ancestors would say to that shit? The people who actually went through the hell of slavery and to be degraded and treated like worse than animals. You think that would be a term of endearment? Stop celebrating Ratchet. Stop celebrating people who support the Ratchet. Stop celebrating supporting these sheep herders of Ratchet. It's getting ridiculous. We can't. The people that look at it the most are the people who be Ratchet Monday through Saturday and go to church on Sunday. Our churches ain't shit no more. The people who go to church, majority of them will say, and it's sad to say it's majority of them, because I ain't gonna say it's all of them. We can't paint with a broad brush. I'm pretty sure there's a few decent people really trying to find trying to live by what they believe in their religion. I'm pretty sure there's a few, but they're the minority. That's the truth. There's a lot of great actors out there. Terrence Howard is a great actor. Taja P. Henson is a great actress. You know, but it's sad that they don't have nothing to say with people who they cast with them. They actually, these supposedly strong black women want to share a stage, want to share scenes with people who actually abuse women in their personal life. It's sad when movies like Tyler Perry and Madea, he has to wear a dress for Madea, they have more morals and ethics in the people they play on screen than they do in their personal life. Not calling out Tyler Perry because I really haven't heard anything about him. I didn't like what you did with the unions a long time ago, a few years ago. I didn't like that shit. You know, unions are good things. You shouldn't screw those people over like that. But sometimes unions can be dirty. We need to call them out too when they are. You know, but leave that to the Fox News sheeps. Leave that to the real racists, the people really trying to basically hold us down with anything, voting, bashing Obama and anything he does, blaming him, don't give him credit for nothing. All right, leave that to them. We expect it from them. But I really don't expect that. I come to expect that from our own people today. Looking at who's on the stage today. Steve Harvey, an abusive woman. Mona Scott Young, the pimptress of prostitution. Our radio DJs don't call it out at all. They're scared of it. Charmaine the Guard, give me a break. Michael Bazin, not no real bad boy. Hot 97. It's all watered down now. You know, but people like me who want to challenge to change our culture. I mean, they can be out there, but why not have people out there to debate it when it's going wrong? That's what I can't understand. The censorship of our own people just trying to call out what we see, how we see it. You know, everybody can't have their asses kissed. Please, I mean, just raise your hand and put it out on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. If you're one of those people who want your asses kissed, raise your hand 24/7. So, because I wouldn't even call you out anymore. It won't be worth it. But let us know. Don't try to portray yourself as something of substance when you ain't shit. That's what I can't stand. You know, so I'm asking these people out here to just go over some of my YouTube things. Ty Dgame, Twitter at Ty Dgame, Facebook, Joseph Ty Dgame. You know, we need to start challenging. You know, and people like me and there are other people out there. There's a girl named Indigo Moe on Facebook. And a few other people that I talk to back and forth on Twitter. Mimi, shout out to you. We need to start practicing what we preach. We can't call out somebody else's yard for being dirty when our own yard needs cleaning up. That's what I'm saying. Stop. Don't support these ass kissers. Don't be an ass kisser, and don't support these enablers of Ratchet like Steve Harvey. I can't stand that motherfucker. I really can't. But again, he blocked me from doing something positive because I wouldn't kiss his ass, and that's where we are today. People like me, I'm not the only one. There are people out there who get blocked all the time, and I get blocked for calling out people by fans of theirs. Which I got no problem. I will debate anybody, anytime. I've challenged Steve Harvey, Mona Scott Young. You know what I got? I got blocked. They don't want to be called out on the crap they do. So again, this is Joseph Dgame, aka Dgame, Monica the Mike, Jack Bauer Talk Radio. Genius levels of basic common sense. Remember that. And special shout out to Beyonce. Hear rumors on the internet that you're getting divorced from Jay-Z. Look, I never believed it in the first place. With a mug like that, he had to have money for you, somebody like you, to get with him. And I'm pretty sure your mother has something to do with that plot to get with Jay-Z, because it's all about money. I can understand that. I appreciate you did what you did when you did it. But now you come to your common sense. You got a baby by the guy. You're cashing in. You are talented. You are beautiful. So let's get past the Jay-Z thing. Give me a call, because I ain't got as much money as Jay-Z, but I'm willing to talk to you and go to dinner with you, and we can debate things. But Sinead Lathan, congratulations, good luck on your new movie, Perfect Guy. Maybe some black females will go to the movie and learn something. I doubt it, but we can hope. Closing note. September 13th is my anniversary 2 years ago. I had a house fire in Florence, South Carolina. Again, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, East New York, Atlantic Avenue. But I came to South Carolina a few years ago, and I had a house fire recently, 2 years ago. And all my so-called friends disappeared, nowhere to be found. I had to clean the mess up myself, basically gut the whole house out. And doing that, I came down inhaling with all those fumes in the house with the garbage and burned materials. It kind of struck with my inheritance of high blood pressure, and it kind of numbed half of my side down, and I came back. It took a lot of my health, and I was in a big risk. My life was in danger at one certain point. But to all those people who told me, why are you not going to find a job? Why are you you can find a job to go to the gym, but you can't go find a job because you can actually walk. That's the reason why, assholes, because I had to get my health back. And tomorrow will be 2 years since the situation happened. And I can tell you that my health is back. I'm stronger than ever. I'm healthy, ladies. But that's why I went to the gym. For you people out there that didn't know what the hell you're talking about, that's why I kept going to the gym, because the most important thing at that time was my health. So I got that back. I'm healthy. So that's just a special note I had to let everybody know. But I'm going back full force and putting out my views and opinions on Twitter, on Facebook, and the whole thing. Trying to get back into talk radio, because, to be honest with you, I think we need people like me. There are other people like me, but we need people like me, in talk radio, real people, the challenge issues, and we don't care about who we're talking about. We don't care. I don't care about who they are, what they look like, or their bank account. I don't give a shit about that, all right? I don't care if you're white, because I challenge Fox News, Bill O'Reilly, Megyn Kelly, that idiot Eric Bolling, he blocked me too, Dana Perino, Kimberly Guilford. I don't care. It ain't about color or what side of the political aisle you sit on. It's about ignorance and substance. And if you have the ignorance and you don't have no substance, you did something or said something or performed something or sung something that wasn't that great, I will say it. I'll give you props what props is due. But I'm not going to kiss your ass, put it that way. Okay? So look for me, and I'm fighting my best to get to the top. Later.